Just jumping on that, we've always been focused on trying to constantly improve every aspect of our service. It served us quite well for the last decade and a half. We hope and expect it'll serve us well for decades to come. And the question, I mentioned priorities too, and our top priority is really bringing that mindset to improving our core film and series offering. I think, just to double down on what Ted was saying, we've seen really good progress on that front and on our plan. One of the things that I like the most is increasingly seeing a steady drumbeat of hit titles from countries around the world. Ted mentioned a bunch, but you've got Japan, you got Korea, you got Thailand, you got India. This represents, again, that decade plus investment in those creative communities, working with local storytellers there and making sure that they have the capability to tell their stories in a compelling way. So that's super exciting, and we expect to see more of that. Also, improving the product experience. We tested a new, more intuitive version of our TV homepage. We're excited with the progress that we've seen there, so we're polishing it up, and we're excited to bring that to our subscribers around the world. Our second set of priorities are about planting seeds, these investments in new initiatives that help us expand and strengthen our entertainment offering, and that we believe will be incremental levers for growth in the coming years. So we got initiatives like games. We're excited about games based on Netflix IP. So we got a Squid Game coming. We've got a Virgin River Christmas. We've got the Ultimatum. We've got games based on storied game classics like Monument Valley 3 that's coming out. We're also expanding into live. We got the Tyson Paul fight, NFL in December. We got 52 weeks of WWE coming in January, John Mulaney, and more and more. And then we're also growing advertising as, the principal goal here is a more effective way to give members to be a lower price plan to access all of that great entertainment. I think it's worth noting it takes time to build these new initiatives to the point where they're significant, given that, we already have a fairly large core business. And ads is a great example of how we approach growing these seeds. It takes a lot of work, but we know the path, and we're hustling to move down that path as quickly as possible. And you can sort of see some of the benefits that we're getting. We're roughly doubling revenue each year, but it's off a small base, so it starts to become a material contributor of revenue over the next several years. But if you step back and you think about this opportunity ahead of us, over $600 billion in consumer spend in the areas and countries that we operate, we're only capturing roughly 6 to 7% of that today. That's tremendous upside if we can just stay focused on that continuous improvement and drive to that future.